Well, and here it is. Did I choose wisely or did I choose poorly? All right, so you're looking at the new trailer that's going to be part of the channel, and this is a 2021 Jayco Eagle HT. HT standing for half-ton series, which I wouldn't tow this with a half-ton. This is more of a 3/4 ton or a 1-ton setup, just because your pin weight is going to be a little bit heavy. So by the time you actually load this up and load up your truck, you're basically going to be over your payload in a half-ton truck. So I wouldn't even think about this in a half-ton truck. So anyway, we'll kind of move on, and I'll take you for a little ride around the outside of it real quick, and then we'll go inside and take a peek at all the features that this unit has and just some of the cool stuff that I ended up having to change, as far as my hitch setup, and we'll go over that in a second as well. All right, now that we're opened up, just a quick walk around. So this particular unit has a dual propane tanks, one on each side, a nice big pass-through storage. So you can see there, don't really even have anything in it yet because I literally just bought this and took everything out. So I haven't had time to clean it or anything, but it has a nice slam latches on top, nice big open door. You do have this little light right here. This is actually kind of a cool feature. Turn this little guy on and you can't really see, but it's more of a blue light. That way during the nighttime, you don't have this really kind of bright, obsessive light that's kind of lighting up your whole trailer and kind of bugging the neighbors. And it does have a couple of the speakers on the outside, which those work okay. They're not the greatest, but they do the job. This one does have the upgraded suspension on it and the Dexter axles. You can see there the Cree suspension with the wet bolts, and also has the bronze bushings in it. Now, for some reason, when you buy that particular package, it normally comes with the upgraded wheels and tires to a 16-inch. These are still 15, so not really sure why they didn't kind of move up to the bigger ones, but, so right now the trailer actually sits pretty much perfectly level, so I don't know if I want to raise this up or not by doing that. This one also did come with the auto level, because this happens to be a pretty loaded package that comes with a big outdoor kitchen that they did change this on the 22 model. So I kind of like this because you get a lot of storage out here, a big fridge, a little bit of extra storage on the side, and this huge outdoor kitchen that you can completely change and do whatever you want. It does come with this Capital Grille, which I don't know a lot of people that are fans of these. I had one in my old trailer. I used it once, and then I pretty much threw it away. It was kind of worthless. So that's going to get changed as well. But it does have its own separate sink, and it does have a, its own gray tank as well, opposite of this side. So this is kind of like its own little self unit. And it does have TV attachments up top. So you can mount a TV right there, along with some of the Furrion items you can buy. This is for like their own little plug-in speakers and stuff. Don't really know anybody that has them yet, which I wouldn't mind asking to see how well they work, but I'm sure it's a premium price. But there is nice lighting in here with a blue accent light up top. So that adds just kind of a nice little ambiance. Not to mention it's not overly bright if you do have that on at night. And these two lights obviously are separate. One thing I will need to do is clean this rig because it is very dirty, but well, at least dirty to me. But this is a nice storage here in the back that's right here by the hitch, and you can also get to it from that side as well, which I like. This allows you to put a lot of extra storage back here. You can see also to the Jayco quality, they use real wood versus just particle board. So it is kind of nice that when you do buy these upper end Jayco models, you get a quality build. And that hitch back there, you can actually tow 3,000 on that, put a big bike rack on there. If you want to do the double tow, not a lot of people will, but it is nice to know that you can, and you have that option. This one also did come with a backup camera as well, along with the 2 side cameras. So each side of the vehicle or the trailer has a camera on it with a speaker system, so you can actually hear what's going on, so you don't have to call somebody on your phone. When you are backing up, you just basically yell, it'll pick up the sound and project it into the car through the little screen that's up there, and so you can actually hear everything, which is great. The dual slides on this side, which this is a medium slide, not terribly big. Some of the ones that are mega slides, they'll go all the way back here to that back window, which just seems like that's a lot of weight just on one slide, but they work fine. It just kind of depends. I mean, I've always had kind of more of this type of slide. The one in my Cougar that I had before, it was kind of one of those mega slides on cables, and I could just see that thing wanting to fall apart eventually towards the end. It does have the electric and gas water heater. That one's only a 6-gallon, but it does have a nice full wet bay, which this is nice, which, you know, it's nothing uncommon to see this, but just nice features that, you know, Jayco kind of offers in a lot of their models. And it does have the solar prep as well. This one actually has solar on top, so you can add additional if you want right there, if you need a little portable unit. And again, the big pass-through storage with your controls, automatic lighting as well for your auto level. And also your main battery cutoff, along with your other propane tank on this side. And this unit did come equipped with an Onan 5500 LP generator. And that has about probably 20 minutes on it, and I'm actually going to be selling that. There's no reason for me to keep that because I just won't ever use it. I prefer to have more, you know, storage in that area because there's a lot of cool things I'm going to do with this area as far as for off-grid stuff, and it won't involve that. If you've seen my other videos, you'll probably know why. But I did manage to get a few items in there for storage, and definitely going to be upgrading the battery soon. That one's just a regular interstate, so that will be going away. And then we'll add, I don't know what we'll do with that compartment yet, but obviously add a lot of batteries. And here's that camera I was talking about. This really allows you to see pretty well on the left side and the right side of the trailer. So that way, if you happen to be passing or even backing up, it's just a nice feature to have. It displays on the screen, as you can see here, and you can, you know, switch between the left or the right. You can see all three of them at the same time if you want. So it's just a cool feature. Now, this particular unit also included the Anderson hitch and puck system there, so this whole thing was included with the deal when I purchased this, and I did have to go get a new gooseneck hitch installed, and I went with the B&W one because that one's been around a long time. It has accessories that you can include with it, and also not to mention the ball and shank on this is super thick, a lot thicker than you will see on some of the other units out there, whether it's a Kurt or a Reese. And I ended up sourcing this out from eTrailer.com. They have a ton of different products that you can source for your SUV, for your truck, and your RV and more. Their website has a ton of information on it as well. And not to mention, they can get your parts real quick. It seems like every time I've ordered anything from them, it's normally there within about 2 or 3 days. Sometimes it might take a little longer, obviously, with the pandemic shipping stuff that's still kind of happening right now. But definitely take a look at their website. I'll have a link down below if you guys want to take a look. Now, I ended up having the hitch installed from a company in Redding, California called Totally Trucks. They do all kinds of installations on all your trucks, SUVs, and also Jeeps. They love modifying Jeeps and trucks as far as adding on accessories and suspension kits and more. So they have wheels, tires in-house. They have a lot of suspension components in-house, and they do all of their installs too right there on site. And they can get components that they may not have in stock and normally next day. So if they don't have it there, somebody else they can source it from will be able to get it relatively quick. So if you guys ever happen to be in town passing through Redding and you need something installed or you need some truck stuff or Jeep stuff, definitely look them up and check them out. So we'll work our way inside real quick. Just take a quick walk around. I haven't even had time to clean it, so you'll have to excuse me, but so here we have our generator start, and then this one was prepped with the solar, and also it does have the J-Command system on it, which just allows you to control a lot of features right on your cell phone, so pretty cool. And if you look at the layout here, this one does have the dinette set with the extra bed instead of more of the theater seating. And if we take a look at our kitchen here, sorry, I was actually washing something out real quick. That's why you'll see a little bit of water there. As we take a look at the cabinetry, this is just one of the options that you can get. So you can get this type of look, or you can get more the, you know, kind of that brown finish that basically goes all the way across. So you have a farmhouse look, and then I think they call it the American kind of classic look. I kind of forget, sorry, I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to the paint color schemes and such, but you know, we'll take another little bit of a walkthrough. You have your Furrion microwave oven along with the range that has a lot of ample storage underneath this one, which is nice, along with one right there underneath the fridge. So you get a lot of room right here for pots and pans and more. along with these pull-out drawers that they have over here, and you could utilize this as a spice rack or something else. They also have a little power outlet there for DC power. And one thing that's nice is that these drawers pull out all the way. Haven't even taken this stuff out yet. But yeah, one of the nice features that Jayco does, do with their trailers is that the drawers come all the way out. Some of them kind of stop that last little quarter, so you kind of can't get to, that last back part. You have a lot of storage that's behind the entertainment center here. These cabinets that are up top, these are super deep. You come back in here and these things go way back there. And again, I haven't even had time to clean this out yet. It's just, I got the trailer literally 2 days ago. This one is the bunkhouse model, obviously, so you do have cool storage up here for the kiddos or anybody else that happens to be sleeping in here, along with a TV outlet and setup here, so if they did want to put a TV in, you got also switches right there as well, along with more storage down here for the next person that's going to be here, along with blackout curtains. And then you do get your own cabinetry right there as well. That has a lot of storage in it. And not to mention this pull-out drawer here as well. I think the newest model, the 22, there's a couple drawers that they added right there. And you do have more cabinetry that's across the way over here, right above your sofa. And figured we could at least turn on the lights for you, along with their Jayco American Eagle thing they like to have inside all of their Jaycos. It has the back accent lighting on it, which is pretty cool actually, but you can put in your own picture obviously. And another cool thing about all these lights, even the ones over the dinette, you can actually dim all these lights. If you go onto the J Command app, you can dim all of these all the way up into the bedroom and more. And included with the Jayco Eagle, you do get their own custom clock that even shows you when it was established. So kind of a cool little thing there. It's a little bit rustic, so. And one thing, if you didn't notice, is that on top of the ceiling, you don't see the AC unit, right? So this ends up being, they call it, I guess, their super quiet AC system, which is really nice. It's actually a lot more efficient than the normal ones that you'll see with the whole piece just kind of right there in the center, and then it kind of works its way through a duct system. This is a lot quieter and a lot more efficient than the normal kind of traditional ones that you'll see. And coming up into the stairs as we head to the bathroom here. Nice big vanity with accent lighting as well. Decent amount of sink room inside the bathroom here, so you can actually put some stuff down on it. And you can add a couple shelves right here, probably in the corner. There might be enough room for those little corner shelves. A nice walk-in shower. Has plenty of room in it. And this one also has the upgraded porcelain toilet, along with pre-installed, towel racks and hooks. I'll just go ahead and open this up so you guys can see. But kind of a standard shower. It's nice. Decent amount of room in there. Another item I will have to clean up here pretty quick, but overall it's not a very dirty trailer, to be honest. The original owners only used it once, and so for the most part, it hasn't really had much of a shakedown on it yet. So ended up getting a nice fair deal on this unit, and obviously have to, prep it myself and get it all ready to go. And not to mention, do a shakedown as well. But the bedroom has a lot of room up here. The ceiling's a little bit low. If you're a real tall person, 6'3", 6'4", you're going to be hitting your head right about there. There's more room as you get over here. But it starts to taper down, obviously, because that's where the front of the unit is, and it tapers, obviously. But big queen bed with a lot of storage underneath it, so we'll have to get that all ready with some different linens. This one did come prepped with a second AC unit, which, this one is a little bit louder, obviously, and it's not ducted in here. This is its own separate system. But this one does work really well because it's in a small little room, so it doesn't take very long until it's pretty cold in here, so. And every window does come equipped with a blackout curtain, which is nice. So, you can stay sleeping in as long as you want and not know that it's 12 o'clock and time to get going. All right, well, that was a quick walk around on the trailer. Let me know what you guys think about this unit if you happen to own one, if you've had any problems with it. And also, as far as the hitch goes, let me know what you think about the Anderson hitch. I probably will be changing that out to more of that Reese goose box that, just kind of directly goes onto your gooseneck hitch. I do like that one. Been watching a lot of videos on it myself. So anyway, sorry about the quick review. I'm not the best at the inside stuff, and when it comes to modifying and all kinds of other cool gadgets, that's more my style. So anyway, hope you guys liked the video. Hope to see you on the next one.